Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm trying to be more consistent on my channel, so you might see my face, I don't know, like a little more now. There's a new video I just posted about last month. I believe it's a get ready with me, and I just show you how I do my makeup. Well, now my makeup's different. I've been following a little bit on that girl trend. So honestly, it has made a big difference on how I do my makeup now. I feel like it's better, it applies better on my skin, and it just looks very luminous. So I'm gonna show you certain tips that I've gotten. The first thing I use on my face is a primer. So this is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This thing, y'all, is so amazing. I didn't believe it until I tried it out myself. I'm big on a good brow. That's really the main thing I focus on when it comes to framing my face. It's the brows for me. I'm gonna go ahead and start on my brows. I'm just using a spoolie right now. I'm gonna be using this. This is the Pears and Gentle Plant Oil soap. It's transparent soap. It works so good to just slick down your brow. Just wet it with some water or whatever I have laying around. So right now I'm using my finishing spray to wet it like so. And I get my spoolie and I just mix in the product together. I usually use water, but now I've been using the setting spray and it makes it last a lot longer, honestly. I don't know if you can see it, but I use this new moisturizer today and it's breaking me out, so I know not to use it anymore. So once I do that to my brows, I'm gonna go ahead and with my Brow Contour Pro by Benefit, and I used this in my last video. It's honestly one of my favorite products. I use the lightest shade of brown, which is called light brown shade, and I just go ahead and the only thing that I do nowadays is I draw a little bit underneath and then I brush it up. I'm going to be using my two brow gels. One's tinted and one's clear. This is the travel size 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. Y'all, when I don't feel like wearing product on my face, I use this just to flick up my brows. It lasts all day. It's crazy. Just use a tiny bit of this one, and then I use this one. This one's okay. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hill tinted brow gel. It's honestly good, but I was trying both out, and I used the Benefit first, and I honestly like that one way better. So I only really use concealer on my face unless I'm going out. Use this. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. It was my favorite, all-time favorite sheer concealer. It's the Laura Geller Baked Radiance Cream Concealer. And a tip that I've learned from those kind of videos, the clean girl videos, they only use brushes, and once I started just using brushes on my face, it was a game changer. I don't use a lot of the beauty blenders anymore. I still use them just to like help blend or something, but just to blend everything together, I'm not using that. I'm using some concealer right here, below right here, just to make everything be snatched. Definitely reduced my product from my last video as well, just because it's hot outside, like scorching outside, and I don't have time. The next one I use is the e.l.f. one. Now this, it stays stuck. When I say it stays stuck, it's ridiculous. So what I do is I get a little bit on the back of my hand. This Real Techniques brush, it's the brush 308. It's the medium shadow brush, but I use it for concealer. This is not to hide all of my scars. This is just to make my dark marks look a little less darker. I really do like this concealer because I don't have to do a whole bunch to make it full coverage. So I'm blending out my light concealer, my Laura Geller concealer as well. Alright, so now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes because they crease really fast. I'm using this Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I got this off of Amazon. It's pretty good. A beauty blender that I use for my under eyes for setting, and I lightly go underneath it. I'm looking for dewy skin, so I don't use a whole bunch of this. Here next to my eye, under my contour. Next, it's time for contour. I'm using the face sculpting from Ulta Beauty. It's really good. I really do like it. I'm using this brush. This is the Expert Face Brush. So I just lightly go in there and I darken up and sculpting and come under my lip, chin, and underneath my jawline. We want to be skinny queens, okay? Okay, so now I'm using a little bit of contoured powder on my nose. I just drag this down lightly. I go with my eye shape, so I go from here down and from here down. And I just take the rest onto my eyelids, like so. So now with that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and get a kind of angled, this is dirty, but I digress, this little sponge, and I dab a little bit into my baking powder, and we're gonna contour my nose really quickly so you can kind of still see the bake. Sorry, my camera died, but y'all, I'm about to get ready to show you this new hack that I have discovered by myself. I don't have bronzer, so I've been using like a light contour to bronze my face, but I'm like, it's just too dark. So I'm mixing this, my contour, and my blush. So this is the Becca blush. This reminds me of the Dior Backstage blush. I'm using the blush, and the blush is called, it's called Hibiscus Bloom, and then I'm using the Malibu Soleil bronzer. Do a little bit of that and a swish of that, and I'm gonna use the tiniest bit of the contour. Look at this, y'all. Y'all, do you see that? Do you see that? But y'all, that looks amazing. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead in with blush. There's not enough blush in this world, so I'm using the Milk blush in the shade called Work. It's really good. Put that right here. And then I also use this. This is my holy grail product, y'all. I use this for the summer and the summer only. This is the Becca Beach Tint. It's a shimmer souffle, so it's supposed to be like a bronzer, but I use it for blush, and I just mix those two in. A little bit on my nose as well. I'm just gonna blend that with a beauty blender. My camera died again. So sorry about that. Before my camera died, I basically was doing my blush. So I already did my blush and I blended everything out. Also put some falsies on. I did half lashes, LA Color Drama Lash brand. It's in the type Dainty 975 in the shade black, and I got these from the dollar store. I didn't believe that they had them there. I usually get the lashes from Five and Below, but this is kind of what it looks like. So I'm going to be using this NYX pencil. It's in the shade Bronze, and I just get a tiny bit and I literally put it on my inner corners, a little mini wing. Real Technique brush, it has a really tiny point, and I blend that out. Brown mascara, just because I feel like the black is a little harsh at times, so I'm using this one. I don't know what shade it is, it's just brown mascara. I'm blending the lashes together. Setting spray from my Becca. Oh, hurry up. And I'm using this one. Forgot blush. Oh, I forgot blush. I'm gonna get the same palette, use the Hibiscus and the Souffle shades, and lightly dust my cheeks with the blush. Might look like a lot, but almost done. Then for my lips, I'm using a couple of things. Using this lip liner, it's super good. This is from NK Makeup. It's in the color Rosewood. I just used a lippy. Oh, I need to hurry up. The lip looks a little weird. I'm using this, my lash glue. Put this parts of my face. I'm literally in my curtain right now trying to get a thumbnail. That sucks, but this is all of the products that I use for my lips. I didn't like this color by itself because it looked too pinky. I use this is a Ruby Kiss in the shade Mahogany. I got this from the beauty supply store. Put it all over my lip, and this is the base shade BB in the shade Brilliant. Use a lip gloss tube. Lastly, I use my lip lacquer from ELF. It's my favorite shimmer shade. It's called Bubbles. But this is the official look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys.